All right, for all of us, money and the financial futures of our families, it's always top of mind, especially for women who continue to make less than men. On average, listen to this, these are the numbers, women are paid less than men 84 cents to a dollar. And the gap is even wider when you break it down by race. The pay gap is 69 cents to a dollar for black women and 57 cents for Hispanic women. For Native American women, that gap is 59 cents to the dollar. Now, these numbers are from the nonprofit organization American Association of University Women, which focuses on equity for women and girls. Now, of course, equity is much different than equality. Equality is based on merit. So let's have this conversation. Our next guest helps women take control of our finances and also shows us how to focus on gaining financial freedom. That is the key. So welcome back to Merit TV, President and CEO Cathy DeWitt Dunn from DeWitt and Dunn Financial Services. So good to see you, my friend.
Well, thank you. Good morning.
Yes,
thank
always.
You for having me
yes,
again.
And I love your wisdom. So I just can't wait to dive deeper into this. Looking at those numbers, are we as women just not doing enough?
I think we could do a lot more.
I love that.
You know, and I think that's the challenge for a lot of people. You know, we talk about it, but we really don't have a game plan.
Yeah.
So we need to focus in on 2025. Let's get our finances in order and let's make some changes.
Okay, what's the first change we need to make?
Well, first of all, we need to get a budget. You know, and I have a budget worksheet on my website at DeWittandDunn.com. But we have to set ourselves up for success, not failure. And women, we live longer than men.
Yeah.
And, you know, on average, we're going to live about 6 years longer. We need to save for our retirement, meaning that we might be retired for almost 30 years.
That's right.
Well, you can't show up to the bank financing that. So we need a plan.
What are some of, you know, Cathy, I look at planning. A lot of my friends, we talk about this. We started these conversations very early. What are some of the barriers when it comes to women planning for this? What is keeping us from going in and, like you said, starting our budget, getting an advisor? What are those obstacles?
You know, one of the challenges is for women. We went to college, perhaps. We stayed at home with our children.
Yeah.
You know, we've done all of the things, taking care of our parents. So we don't really feel adequate enough to really plan our financial future. So I think what we need to do is take a look at financial literacy.
Yeah.
Maybe find a coach or a financial advisor. Like in my practice, we work with women all the time, helping you get on the path and getting a savings plan going, and, you know, maybe take a look at making more money or cutting back on certain things. But you have to sit down and have a holistic approach.
Yeah. And when it comes to savings, of course, savings is so important for emergency situations. My dad's always telling me that. And also very important for retirement. So what are some of the steps that we can take when it comes to financial health and really setting ourselves up to be able to save, but also to thrive longer in life?
I like the thrive.
Yeah.
You know, I think if you're out there working and you need to make more money, maybe you go to your current employer and ask for a raise. If not, why don't you go and maybe look for another position? Then we need to take a look at our savings, like what you just mentioned.
Yeah.
We need to have 6 months of savings in the bank for emergencies. But then we also need to take a look at high yield savings account. Look at the market right now.
Yes.
There's some great opportunities. And then as women, we need to be contributing to our retirement accounts. And out of sight, out of mind, do it every single month. Maybe look at a Roth IRA.
Yeah.
But it really starts with planning and finding somebody that's going to help you achieve your goals. But we've got to start working and not talking.
And, you know, working with a professional like yourself helps as well, because you can, once you get all that in order, now you can look at maybe creating some residual income. So your money is making money.
Yeah, and that's really empowering, isn't
Yes, it is.
And that's just the reason why I just love this industry, helping women.
Yeah. Cathy, thank you so much. Cathy DeWitt Dunn from DeWitt and Dunn Financial Services. Always a pleasure.
Thank you for
Appreciate the
having me.
wisdom.